Hey guys, so pardon the noise because my neighbor's dog is like going cuckoo. But I'm going to talk about my 2015 planner setup. And I am a bit late because today is the 12th. I'm filming this. I still have to edit it, get it up. So it'll hopefully be up sometime this week. But I wanted to share with you. I shared last year's and I shared the year before. This is how I stay organized. I do have a bunch of apps on my phone as well as my Google Calendar that I use, but I like looking at something. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you. I have the large Kikki time planner, and that's what it looks like here. It's got that kind of elastic band here. Last year I had a Keeping It Together planner, which I do suggest if you are not quite interested in the Erin Condren but want something similar. Years before that, I had like a ring binded Hello Kitty planner. I love Sanrio, so I've had several different ring binders there, a couple Filofaxes, and Franklin Covey. But I thought I was going to go all coil bound and kind of got rid of those and decided after last year, or through the course of the year, decided, you know, a ring bound planner would be best for me again. So that's what I have here. I have my little planner charm here that I made, and I like creating them myself because I can switch the charms out as I would like. Again, like I said, this is the Kikki time planner. This is the large edition. I've carried small ones before in the past, personal size Filofaxes, but for some reason I just like the A5 size. So this would be like an A5 equivalent. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. Again, like I said, it has this elastic band here, but I tend to just kind of hook it on the inside like that. I don't use the closure unless I am taking my planner outside of the house. So this is the diamond pattern, and this is the Lilac Gold, which if you guys have been following me a while, purple is my favorite color. Purple and gold together are definitely a favorite blend. On the inside of my planner here, I just have some of my blogger business cards here, or these are like my all-around business cards because they have different sites, and some paper clips that I use, and these are just colored clips. These my sons and I have made together, and then this one I made. In this pocket here, I just have my little nerdy Hello Kitty, because you guys know I love Hello Kitty. This is where my tattoo came from, and sometimes I will clip her in here, but she's been getting stuck on the inside, so she's there. And then I have some cards that actually came with the Kikki that I just laminated to keep them a lot stronger. There is the 2015 Live It, Love It, and I'm Unique. Again, these came in a planner. Then I just have some little affirmation things on the inside of my planner. This is just something that I use sometimes to just bookmark my day, where it's at. But I've been really liking it at the front. And it's something I created. I just used my printer, wrote out my name, and then I cut it out. And yeah. Super easy, laminated, punch holes, done. I have two little quote things that I really like, and I've had them in old planners before, so might be inspired. And then those of you that watch my videos for a while, you know that I'm all about the glitter. So I have a Keep Calm and Sparkle. Then on top here, I just have a clear acetate with the purple polka dots. I use this to help protect my dashboard, because if not, then all my post-its go kind of cuckoo. And this is just a large sheet acetate that I had in my craft drawers. I cut it down to fit the size, and it's good to go. You can use this as a dashboard if you want. What's really cool is it's like a transparency as well, so if you wanted to, you could write on it with like your Vice or whatever those pens are called that I use later in my thing as well. And then I have my little post-it dashboard, which is just a really thick piece of vellum. I actually took those clear file folders. I had a spare one. That one side was really ugly because it got pen marks, stains on it. And I just cut it down to fit my planner. And then with double stick tape, or the tape adhesive, I went ahead and stuck on the post-its that I use the most often, and I'll show you how I use this one more than anything else. My planner has different sections. Here I have just a cute little like page flag with a bow. I really like that. This is my shopping list. It is a laminated shopping list. It's just from my Mine planner, which was perforated so that I could take it out, and I laminated it, and then I went ahead and cut the holes so I can take it in and out. And what I do is I keep a running shopping list for things that I need in the house, and then on the day that I need to go shopping, I'll either take my planner with me, or I will stick it in the day, clip it in there, and I can write it on a post-it and stick the post-it in my bag, whichever works for me. But this works so that I always have a constant, or I take a picture of it and keep it in my phone. And since I have a Note 3, I can cross through with my stylus. But I really like this because I can go ahead. I wrote on this with permanent marker, which I can erase with eraser, but this is reusable. So I used to use a ton of post-its, and going through my purse, I would find like 60 different post-its in a week, just rubbish basically. So I decided that this would be a more economical way for me. And I like that I can just take it in and out. I could take this with me if I wanted to, because it's not going to come off with water. And then I have my monthly view. And on my monthly view, in the front here is the page with like my address and all that kind of stuff. If found, please return kind of deal. And then you have the year overview for 2015 and 2016. And then we go into the month. So right now we're in January. This is my January month. January is my birthday month, as well as my son's, which I have labeled here. My oldest son. I did write here that the boys go back to school from their Christmas break, and I did decorate it a little, but for the most part what I do is, if you can see these little dots here, this is how I kind of do a full scale of when I write my blog posts, or if I do a video. I'll use the color coordinated marker that I use to do this, and I do color coordinate what I write in here. And I'll put a little dot here on the days that I posted a blog post or I posted a video, so that at a glance I can go back and see how many days I may have missed in a month or in a week, without having to flip through the pages. This allows me to see that I've actually been keeping up with it, because I'm trying to blog every day, Monday through Friday. So that's what I have here. And then another page flag. This is just like a little cupcake I have up here just to mark this page. But I don't look at this pretty much except for once a week, because I'll go in every week and mark my dots on the days that I actually did my posts. And that's for the rest of the year. I may find another thing to do with this. I'm not too sure, but for right now that's what I'm doing, since I do plan overall in the week on 2 pages. I do want to have this so that I can do a quick reference for scheduled events. So I'll probably be doing that and then using my color coding system to do that as well. Next, I have my weekly view, and I actually created my own dividers. It did come with some pink ones, but I changed it out. So these are just purple lavender cardstock, and I laminated it, punched the holes and everything, and then I added a little sticky at the top. Oh, there is International Public Holidays in here too, which is really nice. So this is my week on 2 pages spread. I actually took these dividers over here that came with like a full-size 3-ring binder type of deal that I had extra, and I cut them down to fit my planner so that I knew where the months are. And I could easily just flip through them. I kind of screwed up the order here, so as you can see, there's like too much space in this one. I just didn't equal it out when I did it. I was rushing. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this in here. For right now, it seems okay, but I haven't been using them as much as I thought I would, so I may take it out. But this is basically my week on 2 page spread. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and turn to today. This is my today layout. Basically what I do is I have my little page divider here. This is just from Project Life, which I really like because it's large enough to kind of stick out and I can see it really well. I normally will decorate on Sundays, but I had already decorated my birthday week a week ago just because I wanted to. What my weeks consist of, again, like I said, color coding. So you'll see different pens in different colors. The boys are light blue. My blog posts and stuff like that are in that kind of pinky fuchsia color. I will take post-it notes, which are what you see in the front, and if I have a blog post, an estimated date that's supposed to be due but it's not set in stone, just like this one here, I'll go ahead and write it on a blog post and stick it directly on that day so that I can go ahead and look. My birthday is this Wednesday, so I decorated over here. I also have a little laminated form here that is my weekly planning. I didn't start this week yet, and I've already erased it from last week, but I'll add the week if there are any priorities or to-dos, and there's usually no more than 3. If there are more, I normally have a running list similar to that. The menu, which I didn't plan out for this weekend, I'm going to be doing that today. I'll usually do this in combination with another part of the book, which I'll show you. And then if I have an additional shopping list item that I need to put here, that's something I need to pick up like today, tomorrow, I'll write that in here. I have a post-it here. This actually came from the week before of blog posts that I wanted to work on. So that is that. I also have another laminated sheet, and this is just something that one of my note pages, and I have a notepad with my name on it, and I write out my blog posts that I would like to have done for the week. Usually put an estimated date so that I'm not placing it directly in the planner yet and then have to worry about going back and whiting it out. Once I have it, it's set in stone, once it's scheduled, like some of these will say scheduled for this date. Once that's all scheduled, then I'll transport it in here. So I'll show you last week's one. So you can see all of the fuchsia, pink, purple type writing means that either the post went live, or I scheduled it, or I photographed the products that need to be done. All of these types of notes go in here so I know what needs to be done. It may seem repetitive, but with the amount of products that I work on for my blog and YouTube channel, I have to be on top of it. Otherwise, products go through the cracks. And I've had spreadsheets in the past before. They just don't work as well as I would like for my brain. And then I just have a little like Project Life thing, or whatever you would call it, like a journal card. And I actually took this and laminated it. It's one of my favorite quotes. And I can pop this in and out when I need be and switch it in another week when I want. And then here's the rest of the week. Again, it's birthday week for me, so I put another birthday girl sticker. And then here again with the post-its, I write on the post-its the same color as coordinated with what's in my binder. So this is for my son. His basketball registration is due or starts on Sunday. So I put that there in case it should change, and I can always transfer it in, but it's in their blue shade. So that is my week on 2-page spread. Then I get over here, I have a blog section here. And this section is pretty easy. I just have a quick checklist that I put on my computer and printed it out. It basically has the blog posts that I'm planning to do, whether it's written, photography done, if the images were edited, if the blog post was posted, and if I shared it. So right now, these are the ones that I have scheduled for the new year. And that's what I have going on right now. And these are all the plans already for the new year that I have. Either I've taken, as you can see, I've already taken photography of all of those images, and they've been edited already. So it's all a process of what have you when it's going to go up, which allows me to schedule it and know how far I am. And then I usually will put like on, this is just regular folder paper. When my press samples come in, if I purchase anything, if I'm planning to review it, that goes here. And then just some blank ones. Then I have my YouTube section, just like my blog section. I write out my YouTube videos, whether or not they've been filmed, they've been edited, if they've been uploaded to YouTube already, when they've been posted, when they've been shared. So like, for example, you can see 2015 planner setup. So it's been filmed. I can put a check mark there. And then I just have a standard tab right here that gives me, video ideas. This is just regular folder paper again, filler paper, video ideas, makeup related, lifestyle related. And yeah, I'll go in and retab those as I need be. But I also have a book that I keep ideas, so I'll be transferring all of my ideas onto here as well. I also have a life and inspirational tab, and this tab was kind of cool because I made it a top tab just so that it's something I can pull towards a lot, and that's right here. And this is the only tab right now that I have that I put a little like quote thing here because I thought it was super cool. This is a tab that I'll look for ideas, goals, all that kinds of stuff. So I did decorate this one. And then on the inside of this tab, I have the minimalist mantra. My goal this year is not to have 50 billion pieces of makeup. So we'll see how that goes. But just to try and simplify everything, I wanted to put that here so that I could see it all the time. And if you want something like this, you can just Google minimalist mantra and it'll pull up the same exact words. It's just like a quote mantra out there. Then I have listed my 2015 goals. There's not that many yet. These are not goals that I have to accomplish or have a set date. They are just basically 2015 all around goals. So things like blog at least 5 times a week, post videos at least 3 times a week, journaling, you know, buy a house, those kinds of things are all in here. In this section as well, I don't have it right now, but if I come across any quotes or anything like that that are inspiring, I'll probably write them in here. And anything else that I think would just be about life to keep me inspired, that's where it would go in this section here. Then I have my to-do list, and I have nothing in here as of yet, just because this is again another erasable laminating sheet here, which I can take out after I write it out here. I can go ahead and take this and stick this in any week that I want and then check it off as I need to. I'm not the type of person that will hold on to a to-do list. Once I've accomplished what I need to, I want to throw it away. So I have the pages in here. I might just take this whole section out completely. I'm not too sure yet, but I like that this is erasable. And basically what I did was I just took the to-do that came with the Kikki. It is perforated down the middle. So I went ahead and laminated it on both sides. And yeah, I cut the sides out so I can move it around and leave it at that. Then I can transfer it into any part of the week, should there be an important to-do that I need. The next section is my meal planning. And basically over here is just my meals, ideas. Eventually I'll be breaking them up by season because some foods are not available during certain times of the year. So I'll be breaking them into seasons of what foods we like to eat, what type of vegetables are seasonal, when meats are more expensive than other times, so that we can kind of write it out. But these are just some ideas that I've had already for the year. I kind of go back and use what I already know, but I like to keep a running list for ideas in the case that I'm stuck and just don't know. And then what I do is I transport them into my to-do here under my menu, and or if I don't get a chance to transport it over, I write it in. So I'll go ahead and show you last week's. If you can see, my menu is all in orange. So every day we write in orange. If we have takeout, I'll write in takeout just so I know. So we can kind of track what works, what doesn't, how often we're having takeout. But meal planning is really important for me because it's a way to save money, and I am really bad. I'm the one that on the day of the meal, if I haven't figured out what to already make, I'm sitting there going, okay, what's for dinner? And it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So this is a really good way to do that. This is the last divider, which as you can see, I could put another tab right here, but I chose not to. So I'll just leave that here. I have a little envelope here that I hold some stickers. I have some more quote cards that I punched holes in and laminated, so I can just stick this in my planner wherever I want it. Made it so I can pull it in and out. I just kind of stick these in here and use them as I need to. I have some little cute little note things in here and stuff. And this is just made out of sheet protectors. I cut it down to the size and then used washi tape to bind the open edge. So that really works. I could do a DIY if you want, but it's super simple. And my this week ruler from Kikki is also in here. I don't use this because it's just not tall enough for me to see above, and I'm a visual person, but I do use this as a flat edge should I need to, so that's why it's stuck in there. I also have a little zip envelope, which right now this is from my Bats Maru planner. I don't have one that actually fits my A5 size or large size. So it has like my Hello Kitty in here, and from time to time I'll stick stickers in here. I'm actually going to do a DIY folder out of file folders so that I can stick paperwork in here, but right now that's what I have, and I'll come back and show you. And then the same file folder I told you about that I cut down to size, this is the other part of it that helps to keep from things getting stuck underneath. So since there was no fly leaves in this planner whatsoever, I went ahead and I made my own so that things don't get stuck. Then Kikki's thing came with a notebook or little notepad, and I just use this if the boys and I listen to Pandora a lot, or the radio station. I like to write in songs so I know that I can download them, download the MP3s, and we have car music. The boys and I like to listen to music in the car. This is my pen right now that I use to write a lot of stuff in. I got this from Morning Glory. It's like a Love Pet pen. It's super fine. I also use the, hold on, let me grab it. I also use the Stettler pens, and I like using these Papermate Flare ones. This is how I color code. I use the Papermate Flare pens to color code, but I'll do a full pencil case type of deal later so you guys can see like a pencil case and my little stationery planner updating decorating type of deal. And then here is just a chain that I have my little planner charms on, and that's what that looks like here. And then this Hello Kitty is just a large paper clip. The boys and I made these for their teachers. I took one of my cabochons and glued ribbon to the back and then a button here like that. So I keep that here now, but sometimes I'll go and use it to separate an entire section because it is a large paper clip. So that is my look. That is my look into my large Kikki for 2015. Like I said in the past before, I have used Keeping It Together planner. I've used Dot Mine. I have also used, I again love Hello Kitty. I love Sanrio. So if Sanrio comes out with a ringed binder or ring planner like this, I would usually pick it up and use those. Different brands work for me. I've had Filofax before. I have my eye on the Filofax Domino. I've seen purple ones before online. I don't know if it's for real, but for right now, this is my unicorn. I love it. This is my first ever anything from Kikki. Shipping was very fast from Australia. It is a little bulkier than what I am used to in comparison to a Filofax or my Sanrio ringed binders planners, but it works and I love it, and I could not pass up the purple and gold. So right now this is my unicorn for the time being, but I have a thing about switching out stuff midway through the year too. I'm gonna come back and do an update if I do make any changes, and then like I said, if I'm gonna do a folder if you want me to do a DIY, but I'm going to be doing more planning with you guys because I missed doing that on my old channel. I missed bringing that portion of that here, and also meal planning as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in my next one, and happy 2015 guys. Have a good one. Bye.